Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming back with our doubleheader Game 2. And it's Denny McLain's turn for the year of the pitcher, 1968. First of all, I'd like to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. And this is 1968 Denny McLain, Detroit Tigers versus the 2017 Chicago Cubs and John Lester. Lester was racked in his first go in this project against the Cardinals and Bob Gibson, and you'll see that when we go through his stats. He didn't survive an inning. Denny McLain went 31-6 with an earned run average of 1.96, striking out 280. Bob Gibson, as we just saw, if you didn't see that game, I suggest check it out later or now. It was an excellent game against the Cleveland Indians and Corey Kluber. Gibson went 22-9 with an earned run average 1.12, striking out 268. And they take on the 12 best teams in Major League Baseball, as I deemed them, from 2017. Home and away for 24 starts. We are in the away portion, the 12 away games, and the second half will be the 12 home games. So let's see how it goes for the year of the pitcher against 2017. The teams from 2017: Arizona Diamondbacks, Boston Red Sox, Chicago Cubs, Cleveland Indians, Colorado Rockies, Houston Astros, Los Angeles Angels, Los Angeles Dodgers, Milwaukee Brewers, Minnesota Twins, New York Yankees, and the Washington Nationals. So let's get to the lineups and the ball game. Thank you for joining me. Once again, this is Al, Red Sox fan, and you're watching on Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. So for Denny McLain and the Detroit Tigers, the starting lineup: batting first, the second baseman, Dick McCullough, 249, 16 homers, 56 RBIs. Batting second, the center fielder, Mickey Stanley, 259, 11 round trippers, 60 runners batted in. Batting third, playing left field, Willie Horton, 285, 36 home runs, 85 runners driven in. Batting fourth, Al Kaline, 287, 10 homers, 52 runs driven in. Behind Al Kaline, batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jim Northrup, 264, 21 home runs, 90 runners driven in. Batting sixth, doing the catching, Bill Freehan, 263, 25 homers, 84 runners driven in. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Norm Cash, 263, 25 homers, 63 runs driven in. Batting eighth, playing third base, Dick Chabowski, 156, 4 homers, 15 ribbies. And playing short, batting ninth, Ray Euler, 135, 1 homer, 12 runs batted in. On the mound for the Chicago Cubs, John Lester. He's 0-1 in the project, but in 2017, 13-8, 4.33 earned run average, striking out 180, walking 60. And as you can see over here, Lester, 0-1. He did not complete an inning. He only pitched a third of an inning. His ERA, a whopping 108. That is correct, 108. Gave up 4 hits, walked none, struck out none, and got blitzed by the Cardinals. Behind the plate is Contreras. He's a 3.E7-2 arm. At first base, Anthony Rizzo, 1.E3. Zobrist is at second, 3.E8. At short, Addison Russell, 1.E21. At third, Chris Bryant, 3.E21. Schwaber's in left, 5.E9, neutral arm of 0. Jay's in center, that's John Jay, 3.E0 plus 1 arm. And Hayward is in right, 1.E3 with a -4 arm. So let's get to the first pitch. Dick McAuliffe comes to bat. He's batting .077 in the project. No homers, no RBIs. C bunter, but he's swinging away. Here's the pitch from John Lester, who hopes to fare better than he did against Bob Gibson and the Cubs. And that is a 4-9. 4-9 for McAuliffe. This is off the Lester card. Strike 3 looking. 1 down. So Lester has a better start already than he did against the Cardinals. 1 out, no one on. Here comes the center fielder, Mickey Stanley. And Stanley in the project, .444. No homers, no RBIs. He has struck out twice. Lester gets the sign from Contreras. Here's the pitch to Mickey Stanley. And that is a 3-7. Ground ball to Russell. Backhands and throws to Rizzo. 1 down. 2 down, excuse me. 2 down. Base is empty for Willie Horton. Horton batting .273, 1 home run, 3 ribbies. He's walked once, struck out 4 times. Horton digs in. The windup and the pitch from John Lester. That's a 5-5. And this is a good Horton column off the Lester card. 5-5. Could be trouble for Lester and the Cubbies. Oh, it could be big trouble as Horton drives this ball. And that ball is crushed to center field. John Jay starts to go back, looks up, and that ball is gone. That's the second home run for Willie Horton in this project. And it's 1-0 Tigers as he crushed that fastball. Horton was sitting dead red. So 1-0 Tigers. 2 outs, base is empty for Al Kaline. Kaline .636 in this project with 1 ribby. He's walked twice, has not struck out yet. Lester has to get that out of his head. The huge blast by Horton. Contreras wiggles the fingers. Lester nods his head. Here's the pitch to Al Kaline. And that is a 2-7. And this is a Kaline column, 2-7. Is it lucky 7 for Al Kaline? And he doesn't swing. He holds up. That's a walk. 75% chance of stealing. Jim Northrup's at the plate. Northrup is only batting .167. He did have 21 homers in 61, though. But it hasn't panned out in the project yet. No homers, 1 RBI. 75% chance we're going to have Kaline go. 1 through 15, he'll be safe. If he can get the proper lead, that's a 25% chance. And they throw back over, and diving back just barely and safe is Kaline. Whoa, they had him leaning. Rizzo applied the tag, but Kaline just got in there. So good job by Lester and Rizzo holding Kaline on. Here's the pitch to Northrup with 2 outs. And that is a 4-9. This will be off the Lester card, 4-9. Swing and a miss, strike 3, side retired. Tigers get off on top with the solo blast by Willie Horton, the second of the project. 1-0 Tigers, bottom of the first. And here is the lineup for the Cubs. Leading off, John Jay, .296, 2 homers, 34 RBIs. Batting second, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist, .232, 12 homers, 50 runs batted in. Batting third, the power-hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo, .273, 32 homers, 109 runs driven in. In the cleanup spot, batting fourth, the third baseman, Chris Bryant, .295, 29 round trippers, 73 runners batted in. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwaber, .211. He did have 30 home runs and 59 RBIs. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Ian Happ. And why are the pitchers not changed? Oh, that's why. Ian Happ's a designated hitter. 253, 24 homers, 68 RBIs. Batting 7th, doing the catching, Wilson Contreras, 276, 21 home runs, 74 ribbies. Batting 8th, playing right field, Jason Hayward, 259, 11 homers, 59 runners driven in. Batting 9th, the shortstop, Addison Russell, 239, 12 homers, 43 runners batted in. On the mound, Denny McLain, and in the project, he's 2 wins, 1 loss with a 3.28 earned run average, 25 innings pitched, 20 hits, 4 walks, 24 strikeouts, and he's given up 3 home runs. In 68, he was 31-6 with a 1.96 in 41 starts, striking out 280, walking 63. He did give up 31 gopher balls, and that has pretty much stayed the same. He's given up 3 in his first 3 starts. This is start number 4, and he could easily have given up 6, as some batters just missed their pitches. Behind the plate is Freehand, 1E8 minus 2 arm. At first is Cash, 2E12. Dick McAuliffe's at second, 2E10. Oilers at short, 2E17. Trezewski is at third, 3E26. Willie Horton, the man who homered in the top of the first, is in left, 4E7 minus 2 arm. Mickey Stanley's in center, 1E0 minus 2 arm. Al Kaline is in right, 1E7 minus 3 arm. So here's John Jay, the left-handed batter, to face Denny McLain. Tigers have a 1-0 lead. The windup and the pitch for McLain. And that is a 6-5. This is off the McLain card, 6-5. Jay swings, sends that ball the other way to Horton and left. He comes in and makes the catch, out number 1. Good job. Ben Zobrist steps to the plate. Left switch hitter, batting lefty. Freehand sets the target. McLain kicks and deals to Zobrist. And that is a 2-7. 2-7 off the Zobrist card. Strike 3 looking. Good job by Denny McLain, keeping Zobrist off balance. Had him looking for another pitch. Set him up. Got him out with the off-speed pitch. So 2 outs, no one on for the power-hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo was 0 for 4 off Bob Gibson in the Cardinals. Looking for redemption here against Denny McLain and the Tigers. 2 outs, no one on. Here's the pitch to Anthony. And that is a 1-6. 1-6 to Rizzo. And Rizzo works a walk, keeps the inning alive. 70% chance of stealing. Here comes Chris Bryant. Bryant was 0 for 3 off Bob Gibson. Again, he's looking for redemption off Denny McLain. Let's see if Rizzo's going to go anywhere. He attempts to steal but cannot get the proper lead. Good job by McLain and Cash. Attention now moves to Chris Bryant at the plate. Rizzo off on contact with 2 outs. McLain deals to the power-hitting right-handed third baseman Bryant. And that is a 6-9. 6-9. And this is a ground ball to Euler. And that's a 2. And that's a 13 for the error check. So that ball's going to get past the dive of Euler and into left field. Rizzo advances to second base. So 2 outs, 2 on, 1-0 Detroit. Rizzo the tying run at second. The go-ahead run Bryant at first. And here comes Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber, 30 home runs in 2017. And he's a 3R, so he really hits right-handed pitching. McLain takes a breath. He doesn't want any gopher balls to leave the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. He kicks and fires to Schwarber, and that is a 5-12 to Kyle. Runners will be off on contact. Ground ball to Cash. That's an 8. G2. Error check is also an 8. And Cash will make the play as he races to the bag. Side retired. Cubbies strand 2. We go to the top of the second. 1-0. Tigers. Due up for the Tigers. Freehand, Cash, and Trezwitsky. That name's going to kill me. And they'll face John Lester. Lester did give up the gopher ball to Horton. In the chat, we have Ken Castro. D. Scott Howard back from his walk. How'd that go? Jerry Ball has rejoined us along with Ken Castro. Great to see all you fine gentlemen for a little midnight special baseball. 1-0 Tigers on the Horton home run. So Freehand steps to the plate. He's batting 182 with 3 ribbies. John Lester, the lefty, deals to Freehand. And that is a 5-9. Strike 3. Lester gets another victim, looking once again. So 1 out, no one on for the left-handed batting first baseman Norm Cash. Cash batting 200 with a home run and a ribby. He has struck out 4 times in this project. Lester looking to deal some lefty-lefty crime. Here's the pitch to Norm Cash, and that is a 2-9. 2-9. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Curveball got him. Lester set it up beautifully with the fastball. Came back with the curve. 2 up, 2 down via the K. And here comes Dick Trezwitsky. First at bat here. He is a C bunter. On deck is another weak hitter, Euler. We're going to let him see. He's going to choke up on the bat here. Lester looking for his 3rd strikeout victim of the inning. Contreras wiggles the fingers. Lester rocks and fires. And that is a 5-5. And this is a Dick Trezwitsky column. Maybe he gets a hit here. Oh my lord. Though he's a weak hitter. So we'll see. He chokes up on that bat. He's going to make good solid contact. That's an 8. And he sends that ball to center field. Jay racing back at the eye. He leaps. And that ball is gone! The weak hitting Dick Trezwitsky homers as he rounds the bases, his first of the project, his first hit of the project, and it's 2-0 Detroit. Wow! He was really choking up on that bat, but he turned on that fastball. 2-0 Tigers. Here comes the number 9 batter, Ray Euler. Euler's an A bunter. And we're going to try to drop one down with 2 outs. We're going to bunt for the hit. Running, he is 1 through 12 running, infield back. Here's the pitch from Lester. He drops the bunt down. Lester fields it, fires the first, safe! So Euler gets a bunt base hit as Lester was out of sorts, and you know he doesn't like to throw to first base. He has that mental block. And he just gave up the home run to the Tigers shortstop, Trezwitsky. So the inning stays alive. Euler's at first, and here comes Dick McCullough. He's 0 for 1. Contreras goes out to have a quick word with Lester. Now back behind the plate. Lester deals to McCullough. And that is a 6-11. 6-11 to McCullough. And there goes Euler at first. Ground ball back to Lester. This could be a disaster. And that is a 9. It's a G3. Let's see if Lester can get it over there. He should be able to. And that is an 11. So Lester will make the play. The inning will be over. But Detroit gets another one on the Dick Trezwitsky home run. Name's going to kill me. So we go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Detroit. It'll be Happ, Contreras, and Hayward to face Denny McLain. He and Happ, 24 home runs in 2017. He's hoping to send one out of the friendly confines to a fan, give him a souvenir. McLain deals to Happ. 6-6 to Happ. McLain seems to be in a groove right now. And that's a ground ball to McCullough, over to Cash, 1 down. I'll bring up the catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 so far. He's walked once and struck out once. 21 home runs in 2017. Righty-righty matchup. Freehand sets the target. Here's the pitch to Contreras, his counterpart. And that is a 1-7 to Contreras. And that will be strike 3 looking. Another K for McLain. That's his second. 2 outs, base is empty. The right fielder, Jason Hayward, steps to the plate, left-handed batter. Hayward's 0 for 2 in the project. He struck out once. McLain readies himself. He rocks and fires to Hayward. And that is a 5-8 to Hayward. 5-8. Ground ball to McCullough. 12. McCullough gobbles it up. He'll throw to first. It's a 7. Inning over as McCullough goes to Cash. Another good inning by Denny McLain. We go to the top of the third, 2-0. Detroit corners move in on Mickey Stanley. Stanley is a B bunter. He's 0 for 1 today. So the Cubbies have Bryant in at third, Rizzo in at first. The windup in the pitch from John Lester. He's given up 2 gopher balls in the first 2 innings, and this is a 5-6. 5-6 to Mickey Stanley. Ground ball to Addison Russell, over to Rizzo, 1 down. And here comes Willie Horton. Horton got his second home run of the project and his 4th RBI. In the top of the first. Here's the pitch to Willie. And that is a 5-7 to Horton. They pitch very carefully to Horton this time, and Lester loses him on the 3-2 count, and he walks him. So Horton's at first, 1 out. Cubbies looking for a double play ball. Russell and Zobrist pinch the middle. Al Kaline walked his first time up. Here's the pitch to Kaline, and that is a 3-10 to Al Kaline. Kaline rips that shot. Addison Russell leaps and makes the catch. Throws to first, but back diving in time is Horton. They almost doubled up Horton at first. So that's 2 outs. Horton will be off on contact. Here's Jim Northrup. Northrup still looking to break on through to the other side in this project. Only 1 ribby, no homers, batting 154. He had 21 homers, and I believe it was 90 RBIs in 68, and it was. So he has not gotten hot yet. Lester takes a peek to first. Now he deals to Northrup, and that is a 6-6. And that will be a swing and a miss. Strike 3, side retired. Lester finally puts up a goose egg. We go to the bottom of the third. Tigers 2, Cubbies nothing. Let's go to the chat here. D. Scott Howard says, when Trezwitsky and Euler are hitting, the opponents are in trouble. Oh, we got him. We got a home run and a bunt base hit. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and D. Scott Howard is so kind. Trezwitsky, I can say that. Trezwitsky. Thank you for spelling it phonetically and helping out Al Red Sox fan. Greatly appreciate that. As Jerry Ball says, LOL, D. Scott. What's the new game? Ken Castro says, no channel, Jerry. It's a new game on the market. All right. They have 1882, 1926, 71, 2016, and 2017 as a free demo as well. Oh, cool. Alrighty, back to the ball game here. Here's Addison Russell made a nice leaping catch and tried to double up Horton at first. Russell was 0 for 3 off Gibby when they clashed with the Cardinals. How will he fare against Denny McLain? We shall see. Here's the pitch. And that is a 2-9. 2-9 to Addison Russell. 2-9. And Russell gets a good piece of that Denny McLain fastball. And that's a 10. And he drives that ball to left center field. And that's going to hit the ivy, and he'll cruise into second with a leadoff double. He just missed a homer. Tying run comes to the plate in John Jay. He's 0 for 1. McLain again just misses giving up another gopher ball. Takes a deep breath, pays no attention to Russell at second. Here's the pitch to John Jay. And that is a 3-6 to John Jay. 3-6. And he got him. He just nicked him. John Jay didn't even move on that curveball. He just let it hit him. And now it's first and second, no outs for Ben Zobrist. And Denny McLain is in a bit of a pickle here in the bottom of the third with a 2-0 lead. 2 on, no outs. Zobrist 0 for 1. McLain will try to induce a double play ball, keep this ball down. Free hand motions to keep the ball down, sets the target, the wind up, the pitch to Zobrist. And that is a 2-7, 2-7. Strike 3 looking. Great job by Freehand framing that pitch, bringing it up. Zobrist not happy. He points and then walks away. 1 out, 2 on for Anthony Rizzo. He walked his first time up. Rizzo definitely has the pop in his bat with one swing of the bat to give the Cubbies a 3-2 lead. McLain has to be conscious of that, as well as Freehand the catcher. Goes through the signs. McLain shakes him off. Now he nods his head. He rocks and fires to Rizzo. And that is a 2-9. 2-9 to Anthony. 2-9. And Rizzo sends that ball out to right field. K-Line going back and makes the running catch. Russell does not challenge his -3 arm, though, so 2 outs, 2 on for another dangerous power hitter, Chris Bryant. He had 29 home runs with his .281 batting average in 2017. He's 1 for 1 today. Runners will be off on contact. McLain deals to Bryant, and that is a 2-9. 2-9 for Bryant. And McLain hits him. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. So Denny McLain, again, not having control of that curveball. He hit Jay and Bryant with the curveball. Bases loaded for Kyle Schwaber, the man with a silly grin. He's 0 for 1, but he did have 30 home runs in 2017. Freehand goes out to have a word with McLain. He's probably telling him, stop shaking me off. Your curveball stinks. Back behind the plate. No place to put Schwaber, as Schwaber looks to Schwab the decks with McLain. Here's the pitch to Kyle, and that is a 1-6. 1-6 to Kyle Schwaber. 2 outs, bases juiced. Strike 3 looking! He got him on the curve. As you can see, going back to the dugout, Freehand is just shaking his head as McLain still threw the curveball. This time he throws it for strike 3. The Cubbies leave the bases loaded to the boos of their fans. We go to the top of the 4th, 2-0 Detroit. Back to the chat. As D. Scott Howard says, perfect, Trzaskowski. I'm probably going to butcher it anyway, but it's Trzaskowski. Ken Catcher says, you're welcome, boys, anytime. For $8, the PD... Oh, it's a new card and dice game. Thought I'd give it a try. When I acquire $8, LOL. D. Scott Howard says, start saving your allowance, Ken. Alrighty. So it'll be Freehand, Cash, and Trzaskowski to face John Lester. Freehand's 0 for 1. Lester nods his head to wind up the pitch to Freehand. And that is a 4-5. 4-5 to Freehand. And Freehand sends that ball to center field. Jay's there, out number 1. And here comes Norm Cash, first baseman. He's 0 for 1. Lefty-lefty matchup. He struck out the first time against Lester. Lester kicks and deals to Cash. Can Cash cash in? And that's a 5-9. It is a cash column. Will it be a cash cow? 5-9. It will not. Strike 3 looking. Lester gets Cash on the curveball. And now here comes Dick Trzaskowski. He choked up and homered off Lester. 2 outs, base is empty. Can he go yard again? Highly unlikely. Again he chokes up. Contreras wiggles the finger, sets the target. Lester deals, and that is a 1-7. This is a Dick Trzaskowski column again. 1-7. Is it lucky number 7? And it is. He works a walk, keeps the inning alive for an even weaker hitter, Ray Euler, who had a bunt base hit. Trzaskowski has a 95% chance of stealing. We're going to send him. Why not? Only a 6% chance of getting the lead. But if he gets the lead, 1 through 19, he gets the steal. He's running, no throw, he's safe. What a jump he got on Lester. Contreras just held the ball. Great job by Dick Trzaskowski. He's doing it all. He's in scoring position, 2 outs, he'll be off on contact. Ray Euler comes to the plate. He had a bunt base hit his first time up. Now he chokes up on the bat. Infield for the Cubs and outfield straight away in normal. Euler looking for his first, I believe it would be his first RBI. Can the bottom of the order do it again here for the Tigers? Here's the pitch from Lester, and that is a 4-9, and it's Euler column choking up on the bat, 4-9. Sends that ball the other way to right field. Hayward racing towards the line. He makes the diving catch, robbing him of extra bases. Side retired. Stranded at second is Trzaskowski. Go to the bottom of the 4th, 2-0 Tigers. Denny McLain, who pitched his way out of a jam, back out on the mound. They'll face Happ, Contreras, and Hayward, who just made the fabulous diving catch. Happ's 0 for 1. Righty-lefty matchup. McLain deals quickly to Happ. And that is a 4-10. 4-10. Happ's going to have a good look at this pitch. 4-10. He'll make solid contact. 8. Line shot to Cash. He didn't even have to move. 1 away. Stepping to the plate now, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. He is 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Freehand sets the target. Here's the pitch to his counterpart, Contreras. And that is a 5-5. 5-5 to Contreras. We await the result. And the result is not good for him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Go grab some pine, sir. So 2 up, 2 down. Base is empty, 2-0. In the bottom of the 4th, Detroit. And Jason Hayward steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. McLain kicks and fires. And that is a 4-5 to Hayward. And this is a good pitch for Hayward, 4-5. Can he take advantage of it? Hayward drives that ball deep. 13. That ball is going. That ball is driven to right center field. Stanley and K-Line give chase, and it bounces off the ivy. And Hayward has a 2-out double. Once again, Denny McLain just misses a home, misses giving up another gopher ball. So Hayward is at second. He'll be off on contact with 2 outs. Addison Russell, who was the other Cubby who just missed a home run, comes up. He's 1 for 1 with a double. If he doubles this time, the Cubs will cut the Tigers' lead in half. Hayward takes his lead. McLain looks back. Now looks in at Freehand. Here's the pitch to Addison Russell. That is a 1-7. McLain looking to pitch out of this mini jam. 1-7 to Russell. And Russell sends that ball deep to center field. Mickey Stanley going back at the track. Makes the catch. Side retired. Go to the top of the 5th. 2-0 Detroit. Looks like Denny McLain wants to match the outstanding effort by Bob Gibson put forth. Top of the order for Detroit to face John Lester. McCullough, Stanley, and Horton. Dick McCullough's 0 for 2. He's a C bunter. Lefty-lefty matchup. Lester nods his head. The wind up the pitch to McCullough, and that is a 6-10. 6-10 to Dick McCullough. Ground ball to Addison Russell. 14. It's a G1 error check, and that is an 11. Addison Russell gobbles up that ball, throws to Anthony Rizzo, 1 down. Corners move in on Mickey Stanley. They've moved in every time. I don't think I've ever bunted with Mickey Stanley in this project yet. He's 0 for 2 today, and he's not bunting now. Contreras sets the target. Here's a pitch to Stanley, and that is a 1-8. And this could be very good for Mickey Stanley. Gets a good look at this pitch. Hard shot to short. Russell takes the 1-hopper, throws to Rizzo. 2 down. Stanley hit it hard, but right at Addison Russell. So 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Horton homered his first time up in the top of the 1st, then walked his 2nd time. Base is empty for Willie. Lester picks up the sign. He deals to Horton. And that is a 4-7 to Willie Horton. 4-7. Lester gets his revenge. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Side retired. Bottom of the 5th. 2-0 Tigers. Top of the order up for the Cubbies. Jay, Zobrist, and Rizzo to face Denny McLain. Jay's 0 for 1. B bunter, but we're gonna keep our infield outfield straightaway and normal. McLain's ready to work. He kicks and deals. And that is a 6-10. 6-10 to John Jay. Ground ball to Euler at short. That's an 8. That's a G2. Error check, and this might be trouble. 14. And low throw to first. And Cash scoops it out of the dirt. Out number 1. Nice play by Cash at first. Euler tips his cap to his first baseman. Saved him an error. So 1 out, no one on for Ben Zobrist, the 2nd baseman. He's 0 for 2. Switch hitter batting lefty off Denny McLain. The windup and the pitch. That doesn't count. The windup and the pitch by McLain. And that is a 6-5. 6-5 to Zobrist, and he'll send this fly ball to left. Horton's camped under it. Out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Anthony Rizzo 0 for 1 with a walk. 2-0 Tigers. McLain again shakes off Freehand. Oh, Freehand none too happy with that. Here's the pitch to Rizzo. And it is a 2-2. How do you do? 2-2 to Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo rips a shot, a diving catch by Cash on the line, robbing Rizzo of extra bases. Out number 3. The Tigers are flashing some leather here, folks. We go to the top of the 6th, 2-0 Detroit. Due up for the Tigers. K-Line, Northrup, and Freehand to face John Lester. Lester had those 2 hiccups. Homer in the 1st by Horton, and then a homer by Dick Tracewski in the 2nd. I mean, he was choking up so high on the bat, but he launched it to center. Again, K-Line 0 for 1 with a walk. The windup, the pitch. by Lester to K-line. That is a 2-7. K-line get a good look at this pitch. 2-7. He didn't like it. Ball 4. Good job by K-line. He's on. 75% chance of stealing. Northrup's coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's 0 for 2. K-line 75% chance of stealing. We're going to send him. 1 through 15, he's safe. He needs a 25% chance of getting the proper lead. He cannot. Steal is called off. Northrup now is ready. He steps back in the batter's box after Lester looked K-line back. He's a B bunter. He's 0 for 2, only batting 143 in the project. We're going to drop one down with our number 5 hitter. 86% chance of a good bunt. Here's the pitch. And he bunts it right back to Lester. Lester thinks about going to second, but then takes the sure out at first for out number 1. K-line's in scoring position for Freehand. He's 0 for 2. K-line takes the lead. Lester looks back. Here's the pitch to Freehand. 6-8. 6-8 to Freehand. And Freehand will hit this ball solid. 14. Hard hit ball to Bryant at third. He throws to Rizzo. Nice backhanded play by Bryant. 2 outs. K-line could not advance. He'll be off on contact now. Norm Cash 0 for 2 steps to the plate. He has struck out twice against Lester. Struggle continue. And they walk him to get to Dick Tracewski, who has homered off Lester. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. As Tracewski chokes up on that bat again. He's got a chance for another ribby here. K-line at second, Cash at first. And that's it for John Lester. Joe Madden brings out Mike Montgomery. Montgomery, the righty. I'm sorry, the lefty. And in 2017, 7 wins, 8 losses, 3 saves. Struck out 100, walked 55. 3.38 earned run average. So Tracewski will face Montgomery. Montgomery done with his warm-up tosses. K-line at second, Cash at first. Tracewski back in the batter's box. The windup and the pitch for Montgomery. And that is a 6-3. 6-3. Will they rue the day that they walked Cash to get to Tracewski? We shall see. 6-3. It's a fly ball out to left field, and Schwaber's awful with range. 1 through 15, it's a hit. It's a 15. Tracewski makes them pay, as he's having a career day. And we have a 13. So Schwaber can't get to that ball down the line. K-line will score from second. And Cash will move to third. Tracewski gets his second RBI on the bloop shot. The blooper, I shouldn't say shot, the blooper down the left field line. And Schwaber took some time getting there. K-line easily scored, and Cash went first to third. 2 outs, runners on the corners for Ray Euler. He has a bump base hit, 1 for 2. Tracewski is going to attempt to steal. 80% chance of success. Second base. Again, he's already stolen a base. He's got to get the proper lead, and that could be slim to none. 6% chance of that. And he can't get the lead. We call off the steal. So Euler, he chokes up on the bat. 2 outs. And we're going to let him swing away. 3-0. Tigers. Montgomery digs to Euler. And that is a 6-6. Could the bottom of the order do it again for Detroit? 6-6. Strike 3 looking curveball got him side retired, but Dick Tracewski comes through with a 2-out RBI single. They walked Cash to get to Tracewski, and he made them pay. 3-0 Tigers. We go to the bottom of the 6th here in Wrigley. The fans are very antsy as they're staring another loss in the face. It'll be Bryant, Schwaber, and Happ. The Cubs, the Bears has joined us. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well with you. Thank you for stopping by. The great white shark has emerged from the depth. So Bryant is 1 for 1 off Denny McLain. McLain kicks and fires to Bryant, and that is a 4-9. Bryant will get a good look at this Denny McLain pitch, 4-9. As it goes into the catcher's mitt, strike 3, Bryant. Go grab some pine. 1 away. That's McLain's 6th strikeout today. Kyle Schwarber, the god-awful left fielder for the Cubbies, 0 for 2. Here's a pitch to Schwarber. And that is a 1-6. 1-6 to Schwarber. And that's strike 3. Swing. Oh, he held up, but they said he went around. Strike 3. As McLain swabs the deck with Schwarber. 2 up, 2 down via the K. No one on. Ian Happ steps at plate. He's 0 for 2. The good news about his 0 for 2, he has not been a Denny McLain strikeout victim. McLain works quickly to Happ, and that is a 5-8. 5-8. Can McLain strike out the side? 5-8. And that's going to be a ground ball to Dick McCullough at second. And that's a 12. Error check, 16. Oh boy, McCullough lets that ball go right through the wickets. And Happ reaches on the error. Inning stays alive for Wilson Contreras, the catcher. Again, Contreras, a lot of pop in his bat. 21 homers in 2017 with a .276 batting average. Happ stays at first. He's not going anywhere. They're going to let Contreras swing away here. He's 0 for 2 so far. Here's the pitch by McLain to Contreras. Happ will be off on contact. That's a 5-4. 5-4 to Contreras. Ground ball to Trzeski, who's been an offensive juggernaut. And that's a 20. And Trzeski will gobble up this ball. Handles it quite cleanly. Now the throw over to Cash. And that's a 6. Inning over. Nice play by Trzeski. Go to the top of the 7th. 3-0 Detroit. Due up for the Tigers to face Mike Montgomery, who's on the mound now. For John Lester, he had a much better start today, even though he gave up the 3 runs than he did against the Cardinals. He survived more than an inning. He didn't even get out of the first inning against the Cardinals, Lester. He will not be pitching Game 2 for the Cubs when they face the Bob Gibson and the Cardinals, and when they face Denny McLain again in Detroit at their home fields. It's going to be Jake Arrieta. McCullough's 0 for 3. He awaits the Montgomery offering. Here it is. And that is 2-7. Will McCullough get his first hit? 2-7. And McCullough strikes this ball well. That's a 17. That's a line shot past the dive of Rizzo. Hayward cuts it off before it rolls down in the corner. McCullough has his first hit, a leadoff single here in the top of the 7th. Mickey Stanley comes to plate. Corners move in. McCullough is at first. Stanley is a B bunter, but he is swinging away. He's B hit and run, too. You know what? We're going to play a little hit and run with Mickey Stanley. 270. Yep. There's the pitch. 27% chance of making contact. And he does. Oh, he got under it. He got under it. Pop up. And Zobrist makes the catch on the outfield grass. They've got it held up. Was high enough that McCullough could scamper back to first. So 1 out, 1 on for Willie Horton. He's 1 for 2 with a homer, and he's walked once. Montgomery deals to Horton, and that is a 6-2. 6-2 to Horton with a runner at first. And that will be strike 3 looking. So 2 outs. McCullough at first, off on contact now. Here's Al Kaline. He's 0 for 1. He scored a run. Kaline awaits the Montgomery offering. Here's the pitch homeward bound. And that is a 1-5. Kaline column. He's going to get a good look at this pitch. Will he grip and rip? 1-5. And he will as he singles to left. McCullough, 70% chance, 1 through 14. To get the third, we're going to hold him, though. Jim Northrup's coming up. He's due to break out of this slump. He's 0 for 2. 2 on, 2 outs, 3-0 Detroit over the Cubs. Top of the 7th. Here's the pitch to Northrup. And that is a 2-6. Still can't get his column. 2-6. No luck with the dice roll. Let's see what it brings. It brings pain and suffering. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Side retired. Go to the trivia question. I will read it twice and then warm up my voice for Take Me Out to the Ballgame. Here's the trivia question. How many pennants have the Angels won in their first 56 years of existence? 1961 to 2017. They've won 1 pennant when they won the World Series. Oh, wait. Yeah, 1 pennant. How many pennants have the Angels won in their first 56 years of existence? 1961 to 2017. Yeah, they won 1 pennant when they won the World Series. All right, I'll let you think about that. See if you agree with me. Let's go to the chat real quick. Jerry Ball says, Appa tonight, Ken. The Cubs of Bear. Ken, it's in-depth horse racing sim with fictional horses. You manage a stable. Pretty deep dive into horse racing post-performance. No great but solid game for change of pace from usual fare. Well, that's pretty cool. What's the name of the game, the Cubs of Bears? Ken Castro, 31 Homestead Apple release or the NL project. Intrigued, the Cubs of Bears, Ken says. The Cubs of Bears says 1. Ken Castro says 1, 2002. I'm in agreement. And D. Scott Howard gets the last word before we go back to the game, and I sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Jerry Ball, everyone's saying 1. They are correct. I believe they are. D. Scott Howard says, Ken, were you a fan of Soccer Made in Germany? Yes! I watched that. That was on PBS in the late 70s and 80s. I watched that all the time, D. Scott Howard. Soccer Made in Germany. All right, so the trivia answer is 1, 2002. Great job by myself and the chat. Hats off to Ken Castro, D. Scott Howard, the Cubs, the Bears, Jerry Ball, and everyone else who answered 1. Good job. And now we play Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root for my home team. If they lose, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. And that's for Chris from Strat-O-Matic, Delaware. Good luck, as he's going to be in a Strat tournament this weekend. Clinton Parks, check out those 2 wonderful channels, as well as Bleacher Bums Gaming with Anthony. Alrighty then. Also, be on the lookout for Higher Ground Gaming with Eric, Max Cornelius, Tribes fan. Tabletop Baseball Plus. Baseball Demos. Combat Painter. ID Gesture. What's Blazing in Sports with T-Dub for your boxing needs. Broke Black Man 94, Fill the Issues Guy for movie and TV reviews. JD, author extraordinaire, as well as Johnny Indie Boots. Check them all out. Check out my related channels and featured. Thank you very much. Alrighty. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The Cubs got to get their bats going. Denny McLain so far, 6 innings, only 3 hits, no runs. He's walked 1, struck out 7. He'll face Hayward Russell on the top of the order, Jay. Hayward's 1 for 2 with a double. He just missed a homer. And they're bringing Hayward back. And Tommy La Stella's going to hit. La Stella batted .288 with 5 homers and 22 RBIs in 2017. He's 0 for 1 in this project. McLain deals to La Stella, and that is a 4-6. La Stella will get a good look at this pitch. 4-6 to Tommy La Stella. And La Stella really drives this ball. It's a 13. He hits this ball hard. Stanley going back at the track. He makes a dive, and he makes the catch, robbing La Stella of extra bases. As he tumbles after making the diving catch and shows the glove with the ball in it. And the man in blue puts his arm up. You are out, Tommy La Stella, as he's at second base. They're saying, no, he caught the ball. 1 away. Addison Russell comes to the plate. Russell just missed a homer. He got a double. He's 1 for 2. As McLain has had some luck here. Great fielding. And a couple of Cubs batters just missing homers. McLain nods his head. Freehand sets the target. Here's the pitch to Russell. 1 out, no one on. Bottom of the 7th. Cubs trailing by 3. That is a 4-4. Addison Russell will get another good look at a Denny McLain pitch. And not that good, though. 11. Yeah, so pop it sky high in foul territory. Freehand throws the mask off. And that's an 8. And Freehand will make the catch for out number 2. He got a pitch, got excited, popped it up. So 2 up, 2 down. Top of the order, John Jay. Center fielder's 0 for 2. McLain wanting to make quick work of the Cubbies here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch to Jay, and that is a 4-5. 4-5 for Jay. Jay drives this ball deep. That ball is really driven by Jay. Oh, he's one of these guys who's weak. So if he had power, it would have been a home run. Once again, Denny McLain lucks out, not giving up a gopher ball. He gives up the single. So his power is weak. And I don't know where you see that. I wish you could see. I mean, I should have looked. He only had 2 home runs. Though, Trzewiski hit a home run. And he only had 4. All right, well, he singles. John Jay singles. So, McLain, you lucky son of a gun. You don't give up a homer. So, 2 outs. Jay's at first. He'll be off on contact. Here comes Ben Zobrist. Second baseman's 0 for 3. He awaits the McLain offering. Homeward bound it comes. And that is a 6-7 to Zobrist. 6-7. And he gets jammed, pops it up, foul territory. Cash makes the catch at first. Side retired. We go to the top of the 8th, 3-0 Detroit. Montgomery's still on the mound. He'll face Freehand, Cash, and Trzewiski. Freehand's 0 for 3. Montgomery kicks and fires. Freehand gets a 5-6. Be off the Montgomery card. And he gets a 3. Freehand could be getting his first hit of the game here. And that's a line shot up the middle past the dive of La Stella. Norm Cash comes to plate, and he's happy to see John Lester go. He was 0 for 2. He struck out twice against Lester. He did walk once, though. Cash a C bunter. Corners move in to protect against the bunt. No outs, 3-0 Tigers. Cash swinging away. Montgomery deals. And that is a 4-11 to Cash. Looking for his first hit of the game. And that'll be a ground ball to Russell. They get the middle runner, but they can't turn 2 as Cash beats the relay throw. So 1 out, 1 on for the Babe Ruth of the Detroit Tigers today. Dick Trzewiski, 2 for 2, a home run, and 2 RBIs. The windup and the pitch to Trzewiski. That is a 5-12. He might finally be retired. 5-12. Ground ball to Rizzo. 17. Anthony fields it. And an 11th. Nice backhanded play by Rizzo. He flips to Montgomery covering the bag. Oh, I'm sorry. He goes to... I forgot there's a man in. That's a 3-6-3 double play, side retired. So Rizzo really does a nice play. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 3-0 Detroit. I better have another sip of tea with some caffeine. Ah, good. All right, I'm awake. So McLain has pitched 7 innings, no runs, 4 hits, walked 1, struck out 7. He'll face Rizzo, who started that wonderful 3-6-3 double play. Then Bryant and Schwarber. Let's go to the chat quickly. The Cubs of Bears says to D. Scott Howard, I was born in Harvey, Illinois, not far from Boudreaux. From Boudreaux, the player. He was a local god by then. One of my uncles knew him real well and was at the McLain wedding. Jerry Ball says, I met Lou Boudreaux at a baseball card show in Phoenix in '84 and got a sweet autographed baseball signed by him. Nice guy. Cool. The Cubs of Bears says, Jerry, neat. His pet phrase was to call someone good kid. All right, back to the ball game here. Thank you for everyone who joined in the chat. Greatly appreciate you spending some time with me. Always enjoy that. Rizzo's at the plate, trying to get something started here for the Cubs. Here's the pitch to Anthony from McLain. And that is a 4-6. And Rizzo might give this a grip and rip. 4-6 to Anthony. And Rizzo has a slim chance of a good hit. That's a 9. As Rizzo misses his pitch and will fly out meekly to center. 1 down. Oh, he had a pitch. He just missed it. Denny McLain living the charmed life as he did in '68. 1 out, no one on for Chris Bryant. The third baseman's 1 for 2. McLain kicks and fires to Bryant, and that is a 2-10. 2-10 to Chris Bryant. And he singles to left. Here comes a very dangerous power hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 30 home runs. Not much with the batting average, 211, but 30 home runs in 2017. Looking at turn 2 up the middle with Euler and McCullough. McLain takes a peek at first. Now he deals to Schwarber. And that is a 5-7. 5-7 to Kyle Schwarber. Go Schwab the deck, son. Strike 3, swing and a miss. The Boo Birds coming out here at Wrigley. As there's 2 outs, Bryant's at first. He'll be off on contact. And here is Ian Happ. Happ is 0 for 3. Happ did have 24 home runs in 2017. If he goes yard, he'll pull the Cubbies to within 1. McLain looks to first. Now in at the plate. Picks up the sign from Freehan. Here's the pitch to Ian Happ. And that is a 2-3. 2-3 to Happ. Some sort of weird split here, so I don't know what this will be. It's an 18. I believe it's a strikeout. We shall see. Nope. Line out to the second baseman. Inning over. Nice diving catch by McCullough. And once again, the charmed life is still being led by Denny McLain. We go to the top of the 9th. McLain has a 3-0 lead. And due up for the Tigers to face Mike Montgomery, Euler, McCullough, and Stanley. Euler 1 for 3, a bunt base hit. Here's the pitch. And that is a 5-7. 5-7. 5-7 to Euler. Euler might have his second hit here. Gets a good piece of it. 17. Bryant backhands it, fires to Rizzo. Out number 1. Hard hit ball down to Bryant. Nice play. 1 out, top of the order. Dick McCullough's 1 for 4. Here's the pitch from Montgomery to McCullough. And that's a 1-7 to Dick McCullough. And he'll send a fly ball out to John Jay in center. Center's Jay squeezes the glove. 2 down. Base is empty for Mickey Stanley. He is 0 for 4. And they have not pulled their corners in. I should bunt just in spite of it. But I won't. Here's the pitch to Stanley looking for his first hit. And he gets a 6-10. You might get a good look at this pitch. 6-10, it's a Stanley column. And he'll send this ball out deep to center field. And that is a 6. And an 8. And Mickey Stanley has his first hit. As John Jay makes a dive at the ball, he smothers it but does not make the catch. So a 2-out single for Stanley. And I'll bring Willie Horton to the plate, 1 for 3 with a homer. Rizzo holding Stanley on at first. Stanley takes his lead, not going anywhere. Got the slugger at the plate. Here's the pitch to Horton, looking for his second homer of the game. And that is a 6-4. 6-4 to Horton, 2 outs. There goes Stanley. And that is a 6. And it's a pop-up to Contreras. He throws the mask to the side. He's in foul territory near the on-deck circle. And that's a 15. And he'll drop the ball. Oh my God, and I guess it was in fair territory. He was not near the on-deck circle. So Horton reaches first, and Stanley goes to second on the dropped pop-up by Contreras. Now bring up Al Kaline, 1 for 2, with a run scored. 2 outs, 2 on. Montgomery sets and deals to Kaline, and that is a 2-12. 2-12 for Kaline. And an 18. There go the runners. Kaline lines out to Russell. Side retired. Detroit leaves 2 on. We go to the bottom of the 9th. They have a 3-0 lead. Denny McLain looking for a complete game shutout. He's gone 8 innings, given up 5 hits, no runs, walked 1, struck out 8. Will the year the pitcher come through again? Bob Gibson was outstanding in the first game of this doubleheader. Contreras is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch from Denny McLain, and that is a 110. 110 to Contreras, and that'll be a ground ball to Euler. Over to Norm Cash. 1 down, scoring at home 6-3. Here comes Tommy La Stella. He came in to pinch hit, and he stayed in to play second base. He is 0 for 1. McLain deals to the lefty. And that is a 2-12 to La Stella. 2-12. And La Stella works a walk. Addison Russell comes in play. He's hit the ball pretty well. He has a double to show for it. Detroit gets some bullpen action up. 1 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch to Addison Russell, and that is a 1-11. Can the Cubbies make a comeback here? 1-11 to Addison Russell. Tommy La Stella at first. And he hits him with a pitch. That is the third batter that Denny McLain has hit with a curveball, and Freehan is going spastic behind the plate as once again McLain shook him off to throw the curveball. I wonder if he has a bet on the game. Alrighty. John Jay Freehan and the pitching coach now come out to have a word with Denny McLain. Bullpen's ready. John Jay's 1 for 3. Not much power at all. Only 2 home runs in 2017. McLain talks his way into staying in the game. And Joe Maddon decides to go to Javier Baez. And Baez has 23 home runs with a .273 batting average, though he's better at hitting lefties. But they're going to stick with Denny McLain. Looking for the double play ball to end it. Here's the pitch to Baez. Can he go yard and tie it up? It is a 3-5 to Javier Baez. 3-5. Swing and a miss, strike 3, as he whiffed at the curveball. And you can just see Freehan incensed every time that McLain wants to throw that curveball. So 2 outs, 2 on for Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 4. The switch hitter will again hit lefty off the right-handed throwing McLain. Runners will be off on contact. And Joe Maddon brings him back for a pinch hitter. Albert Almora Jr. Almora, 298, 8 homers, 46 RBIs. He's a right-handed batter. See, there's that 330, but 298. So maybe he hits 330, which doesn't make sense to me. If he hits lefties better. Anyhow, if he goes yard, we have a tie ball game. Runners will be off on contact. McLain nods his head, doesn't shake Freehan off this time. Here's the pitch to Albert Almora Jr. And that is a 4-6. It's an Almora column. He's going to get a good look at this. 4. Make sure I don't. 6. Yep. And he's going to have a hit here. And there goes the shutout, my friends. That's an 11. Maybe not. That's a single. So Almora will have a single. Up the middle. And they hold La Stella. They don't challenge Mickey Stanley's -2 arm. And here comes Anthony Rizzo. Wow. 3-0 Tigers. McLain's on the mound. He has the bases loaded, and that's it for him. Rizzo's even, so he hits righties and lefties equally the same. He's 0 for 3 off McLain. McLain's almost given up a couple of gopher balls. As Jerry Ball says, I knew you were going to say that about McLain, Al. LOL. Oh, the gambling thing. He's a bit of a shyster, Denny McLain. He also had a real estate scam, I believe. At least that's what I remember watching something. I don't know. He could be a nice guy, but from what I've seen and read, bit of a shyster. I think he also went to jail. Again, doesn't make him a bad person. Just saying. I know people have gone to prison. They're not bad people. They just... their line of work, and, you know. Oh, boy. Do I go to the pen? I mean, do I go to the pen? No, we're not going to go to the pen. It's a Denny McLain Bob Gibson challenge. 2 outs, bases loaded for Anthony Rizzo. Moment of truth. Cubs fans want to see the big blast, the walk-off grand salami. McLain, the windup, the pitch to Anthony Rizzo. And that is a 6-5. 6-5 to Rizzo. Off the McLain card, 6-5. And Rizzo will send the ball the other way to left. Horton comes in, makes the catch. Ball game over. The Cubs strand the bases loaded with their big power hitter at the plate. Denny McLain goes 9 shutout innings, 6 hits, 3-0 victory. So Denny McLain gets it done. Wow. Let's go to the box score. Let's bring that up so everyone can see. Bear with me a moment as I go to OBS and do the box score and call it a stream. Another fun game here in the year of the pitcher versus 2017 with Denny McLain and Bob Gibson. Spread the word. Anyway, just kidding. Fit to the screen. Here we go. Denny McLain and Dick Tracewski are co-players of the game. McLain now has 4 starts. He is 3-1. 9 innings, 6 hits. He struggled at the end. Bases loaded. Got Rizzo to fly out to Horton with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Again, 9 innings, 6 hits, 2 walks, struck out 9. His ERA now drops to 2.41. John Lester had a much better start, but he still has the same results, a loss. So when the Cubs have to visit the Cardinals and Tigers, it will be Jake Arrieta, I believe, will be on the mound. I don't think we're going to go back to Lester. Though he gets his 100 ERA down to 10.50. So he went 5 2/3. He's now no wins, 2 losses, 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Walked 5, struck out 7, gave up 2 home runs, 1 to Horton, 1 to Tracewski. It was Horton's second and Tracewski's first. Montgomery pitched the final 3 1/3, 5 hits, no runs, no walks, struck out 3. Dick McCullough was 1 for 5 for the Tigers, as well as Stanley was also 1 for 5. McCullough is only hitting 111, Stanley 357. Willie Horton 1 for 4, a home run, a run scored, an RBI, batting 267. Kaline 1 for 3 with a run scored, batting 571. Northrup has not gotten anything going yet, 0 for 3, batting 133. Freehan 1 for 4, batting 200. Norm Cash 0 for 3, his struggles continue, 154. Dick Tracewski, the power hitting Dick Tracewski, 2 for 3, a run scored and 2 ribbies, batting 667. Euler 1 for 4, bunt base hit, 125. The Tigers in a victory, 34 at-bats, 3 runs, 8 hits, 3 RBIs. The Cubs are now 0-2 in this project. Again, they'll only get 4 games, so they need to win the next 2 to be 500. John Jay 1 for 3. Baez came in to pinch hit, 0 for 1. Zobers 0 for 4. Almora pinch hit. He had a single, 1 for 1. Rizzo 0 for 4. Flew out at the end with bases loaded to Horton to end the game. Bryant 2 for 3. Schwaber 0 for 4. Happ 0 for 4, Contreras 0 for 4, Hayward 1 for 2, La Stella pinch hit, stayed in to play second. He was 0 for 1 with a walk. And Addison Russell was 1 for 3. The Cubs, 34 at-bats, no runs, 6 hits, no RBIs. So Denny McLain goes to 3-1. He's co-player of the games with the power-hitting shortstop, Dick Tracewski, 2 for 3. 2 RBIs, a homer, a run scored, and played solid defense at third. Did I say short? At third. All right, let's go to the chat and say thank you to Kent Castro, D. Scott Howard, as D. Scott says, good call, leaving him in. Good game, Al, and guys. Ken says, nice stream. Thank you very much. Thank you to Jerry Ball, the Cubs, the Bears. I think I got everyone. Let me scroll up. How do you guys like the dice rolling? I just want to get feedback. It seems people like it. I don't know. I mean, I put the little thing out there. I like it a little better now with the little field. Starting to call the game more cleanly. I'm worried about mispunching. So, anyway, thank you very much, Jim. I'm just curious about the feedback with the rolling for the game. If and when I do stream Strat-O-Matic football, I will not be rolling my own dice. There's too many charts, even with the computer game. I mean, obviously the charts are computerized. So, alrighty. Jerry Ball with an update from his game. After 3 complete Grays, 4 Cubs, 3. Cubs having a tough night all the way around. Now a tough early morning. Of course, Jerry Ball's out west, so it's 1:17 a.m. here. I'm going to be hitting the hay in a couple of minutes. Alright, well, if you liked the video, please hit the like button. Please share. If you're not a subscriber and you're watching later and you want to subscribe, always looking to grow the channel as well as the community. D. Scott Howard says, I like the dice and the original Strat field. Thank you very much. Alrighty. Well, we're going to call it a stream now, and I greatly appreciate you guys taking time out of your lives to spend some time with me. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Hope all is going well. And we're on to Monday morning now. So till we next meet, which will probably be tomorrow, I'm going to do a 2018 Red Sox play along, or actually, yeah, I call it a play along. I don't know what to call it. It'll be a Chris Sale start. So we're almost into June in that, trying to stay well ahead of it. The Cubs Abyss says, Al, I don't like the dice rolling, but as usual, I'm in the minority. Your game, your rules. Well, thank you for your opinion. As Jerry says, thanks, Al, take care. Yeah, I mean, the dice rolling is fun, but I'm not sure of it yet. Just trying to do it because, it seems like the people who like card and dice watch more of my stuff. And just trying to get a little variety of the channel. I am not a game snob. I will watch card and dice. I will watch computer. Hell, I'll watch people knit if they're entertaining and like what they're doing. So, alrighty. Till next time, which will be most likely tomorrow. Health and happiness. Happy Mother's Day. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt, the big left hook. God bless. Until next time, peace.